You've been looking for answers, for signs, for approval, for someone to say, go for it. You're ready. You've got this. But the truth is, that voice you're waiting to hear, it needs to come from you. Because the truth is simple and powerful. You already know. You already feel it. You just have to trust yourself. Welcome to Words from the Mind. Today's episode is a soft but firm reminder. The answers aren't out there. They've always been in you. Let's talk about what happens when you finally start listening to you. Why we struggle to trust ourselves. Let's be honest. Trusting yourself isn't always easy. Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe people doubted you. Maybe you've been told you're too emotional, too different, too much. So you started looking outside yourself for advice, for validation, for permission. And while there's nothing wrong with learning from others, somewhere along the way, you forgot how to listen to your own voice. You forgot that you live with your choices. You wake up in your body. You carry your dreams, not them. So when your gut speaks, when your intuition whispers, when your soul nudges you toward something, that's not random. That's your wisdom. Don't ignore it. You are wiser than you realize. Think about everything you've survived, the pain you've felt, the decisions you've made, the lessons you've learned the hard way. You've already navigated so much, even when it was hard, even when it was messy, even when you were afraid. So why do you think you need someone else to confirm your path now? You already know what feels right. You already know what feels off. You already know what lights your soul up and what drains it. That inner knowing, that's your compass. And yes, you'll still make mistakes. But guess what? Mistakes don't mean you can't trust yourself. They mean you're human and learning. You don't need to be perfect to believe in your own wisdom. What happens when you start trusting? When you start trusting yourself, you stop second-guessing every move. You stop needing everyone else to approve before you act. You stop chasing external yes answers, and you become your own yes. You move with more peace. You speak with more clarity. You live with more alignment. Because now, you're not trying to be who they expect. You're becoming who you are. You're not asking, will they like this? You're asking, does this feel true to me? And that kind of trust, that kind of self-anchoring, that's when life starts to change. Not because it becomes easier, but because you become stronger. If you're in a season of uncertainty, if you're facing a big decision, if you've been doubting yourself lately, let this be your reminder. You already have what it takes. You already know the direction. You already carry the answers. They've just been buried under fear and noise. So pause, breathe. Ask yourself what you want, what you need, what feels true, not just safe. And then, trust that. Because the more you trust yourself, the more your life will begin to reflect who you really are. Thank you for listening to Words from the Mind. If this message helped you reconnect with your inner voice, share it with someone who needs that same reminder. You are wise. You are capable. You are ready. You just need to believe you are. Until next time, choose yourself. Stand tall in your knowing. And always remember, the most powerful thing you can do is trust yourself.